Hi guys, that's my hand. I'm back with the Tottenham England Football Manager series, and as you can see here, we do have a match this episode against Ajax at home in the Champions League, which is coming up, and then we've got Capital One Cup semi-final draw. That will be in this episode as well, and in the next episode we've got Arsenal away, which is a huge game. But to kick off this episode, we're going to vote for who we think is the best player. Now, we're not allowed to vote for Tottenham players, which is England players, which is kind of annoying. See if there are actually any English players in here. There is one, Wayne Rooney, so we won't be allowed to vote for him. I'm not sure whether we're allowed to vote for Tottenham players, but look at how many we have in. What is that? 4? 1, 2, yeah, 4 Tottenham. No, wait, that's not by club. Let's do it by club. Yeah, it's insane. We've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Tottenham players. So let's hope we're allowed to vote for Tottenham players. Yeah, we are. It's just Rooney we're not allowed to vote for. So my first vote's going to go to Gareth Bale because I'm going to vote all, obviously, Tottenham players because I want one of my Tottenham players to win. My first vote's obviously going to go to Gareth Bale because I think he's got the best chance of actually winning it. My second vote's going to go to Falcao. Personally, I do think Bale actually deserves it. He's been absolutely insane. And the same with Falcao, you know, he's been the best striker over Europe. So why shouldn't he have a say up there? Where is he, Falcao? There he is. I'm not going to be voting for a Messi or a Ronaldo or anyone like that because, you know, they might beat Bale. I think I'll go for last. It's a tough one. So I vote for Jesus Navas, or Jesus Navas as some of you might call him, in hope that he might sign. No, I'm going to go for, you know, we've got a striker, we've got a midfielder. Do we just go for the Dede, make it all three? I'm actually going to go for whoever was the best average rating, I think. Oh, Dede was actually my best average rating, so let's go for him. Wherever he is, he should be somewhere near the top. There he is. So they're the three, Bale, Falcao and Dede. They are all my players, but I'm a bit of a dickhead and I only vote for people I want to win. You know, the FIFA system, the World Golden Ball, it's really all biased anyway, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, I'll see you in a bit for the match. Right, so we're back for the Champions League match against Ajax. We're at home. We've already won the group, so there's really no pressure going into this match. I have, though, put out a strong team, which I wouldn't normally do. It's just I really want to go through this whole Champions League unbeaten if I possibly can. So it's Lloris, Jones, Dede, Samba, Alaba, Fellaini, Vidal, Valencia, Bale, Cavani and Falcao. I have decided to rest Neymar, however, because, well, to give Cavani a go and, you know, give Valencia a bit more of a run out as he hasn't had many games due to his injury. I'm not already going to bother going through their team because it doesn't really matter. They've already, you know, they can't get through to the Champions League. But, you know, they're already going to be in the Europa League in the next rounds of European football. So, you know, they'll be content with that. I think. You know, I think they'll put up with that. They would have liked to go through, but I think they'll be all right. They'll have a good chance of winning Europa League as well. Still got Eriksen. Kind of find that hard to believe that they've held on to Eriksen this long. He has been a long-term target of me at Tottenham, but it's just never really, you know, it's never really come about for me to, you know, have a go and actually try and sign him. I've never really bothered, to be honest. Good tackle there from Alaba, and here goes Valencia trying to run away with the ball now. Gonna whip that in, I think. Yeah, it's a really bad cross. Oh well, we'll continue on. Alaba now throws it out to Bale, who's actually decreased in a lot of stats, which I find really strange. I don't know why that is. You know, I find sometimes players just decrease a whole lot in stats, and he's only 25, Bale. It's not like he's getting old. He hasn't been playing poorly. He hasn't been playing less. So that's another thing I really don't like about the growth system in FIFA and Football Manager. You know, players seem to decrease a lot quicker and players seem to increase. For example, I'll have a 21-year-old and he'll go to the age of like 27, be playing well, but his stats don't increase at all. And then finally at 27, when he's finally hitting his peak, he'll, you know, eventually increase by like 1 or 2 in a couple of areas, and then it'll get to about 32, and it will start decreasing again. And then you have a player, he'll be out for say a week with an injury, and he'll decrease in some stats. Or the Bale thing, where it's just absolutely out of the blue, he's playing really well and everything, and he just decreases in stats. It makes no sense to me, none whatsoever. But I don't know, you just have to get on with it. He's still an insane player, Bale, in this game. It's just annoying because it's so many stats he's decreasing either as well. It's not, you know, it's even his pace has gone down. You know, I don't get it. Is there something I must be doing wrong? I don't know. Maybe his training is not, you know, hard enough. You know, he's on medium like all my other players, so that really does make no sense. You know, I don't want to overwork them. Do I have to overwork them just to keep their stats up? That's ridiculous. So I don't know. Tell me what it might be, because at the moment it just makes no sense. I can't see any realistic reason for why he would decrease that much. You know, he's playing to the pretty much the levels of as he was last season. Obviously, he's not quite as amazing as he was last year, but he's still an absolute brilliant player. Here goes Vidal, Cavani has the shot. It's well over 33 minutes in. I would have thought there would have been some goals by now, but nothing's really happened. We're not playing particularly well. They're not playing particularly well. It's just been a pretty boring match overall. Van Rijn, or however you say it. Babel there has a header. Alaba now. And I hate it when you break out and you think you're going to get a nice attack and then it just stops. I would watch it in full, but you know, it's just so much stuff which you don't really need to see. Ericsson, Babel cutting inside, tackled by Vidal. Jones clears it out to Bale. Now let's watch how he does. Just absolutely dominating. Oh, and then he cuts inside. Absolutely ruined the move there by cutting inside. Absolutely ruined it. Oh. Alaba, Bale, good cross, and Cavani has the header, but it does get tipped over the bar, and that's again the goalkeeper tipped over the bar. Another good cross from Bale, and here again, Fellaini, another good cross that time. Maybe not as good as the last two, but still a good cross from Bale. Oh, okay, well, it's 0-0. No, I'm not too bothered. You've been unlucky so far. Get your push through the rest. Okay, well that should be continuing now. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I do really think we should be winning this one pretty, not easily, but you know, it shouldn't. There should be more goals really. Valencia now. Not a lot happening. Alaba, Vidal, and what's his face? Valencia can't stick a foot in there. I think it was actually a shot for Vidal, and it actually went a mile wide. Came to Valencia, but he just couldn't put a foot on it. You know, just to touch it in really. Dede, Samba, Fellaini, Lloris, Dede, Samba, Dede. Valencia, now here we go with the attack. Good shot there from, who was that who took the shot? Was that, what's his face, Valencia? I'm not sure what kind of happened, I didn't even get to see who took it. Bale, really should be taking touch before putting that cross in, Bale. But it's still a decent cross anyway, I guess. About 60 minutes now, still no goals. Okay, it looks about like substitution time now. Let's get Sandro on, let's get Hamsik on. Do we get Bale off? No, I'm going to get Valencia off because he's having a really poor game. Stick Neymar out on the right wing there. And that should be that. The substitution should happen in just a second. You know, Cavani's, he's got that 6.1 rating, it's really dragging the team down there. He just hasn't done anything, has he? Same with Falcao. They haven't, to be fair, they haven't really had a lot to feed off. Cavani's had a couple of headers. Falcao's really had nothing really coming his way, but nothing really very good. Here goes Sandro, Neymar, and that's a really poor shot. This stage he should be, you know, really looking for a goal, and then it's just poor. Was that his right foot, Bale? Yes, that was a pretty good cross. Oh my god, and then offside. Really frustrates me, offsides. So unnecessary. Places like that, but you know. Sandra, it looks like this is going to be a 0-0, really boring game. I'm sorry I couldn't, my team didn't do anything more interesting. Yeah, it's a good run from Bale, but never really going to score that, was he? And then that one, just a bit, you got to just put it in the near post because you haven't really got very much chance in the far post. There it is. Final whistle. You know, we'd already won the group, though. It was always going to be, you know, there's nothing really to play for. So it was always going to be a relatively boring game, I think. It was a shame not to win all our games in the groups, but oh well, we'll just continue on to this Capital One Cup semi-final draw now. At least there's something to watch in this episode. Really, yeah, again, just not a very interesting game. Oh my god, has our wage bill actually gone down now? They've taken more off it. Oh, it's only about 5,000. I thought it said 50,000 or something. Let's see if we can fix that. They've stuck some more money on. I don't need it though, so let's just stick it all in the wage. That puts it to. We've still got a minus, haven't we? Just about. No, yeah, so we're fine. I'm not really looking to bring any players in January. Whether we get money made available to us, I might ask for a little bit and see what they do, but I don't think we really need to sign anyone, so I didn't see a huge point in doing it. Anyway, here's the Capital One Cup draw. The teams that are through are Newcastle and Everton. Then there's, oh no, sorry, Sunderland and Everton. Newcastle play United and we play Millwall, I believe, midweek, so let's hope we can get Sunderland. So it looks like we're going to be we are going to be facing either Manchester United or Newcastle, which is unfortunate, but because it is the toughest draw. But Newcastle wouldn't be too bad. United obviously would be a pretty difficult game, and we seem to have a good record against them. They're third this season, you know, got some good players, Rooney, Kagawa, but in terms of players they've actually signed, they haven't made a huge amount of improvement to the squad. Let's take a look at who they've actually sold. They obviously sold Alaba to us for 60 million and Phil Jones for 80 million, which is actually insane. A lot of that was over 48 months. Still got Sir Alex Ferguson, by the way, which is really weird that they've actually decided to keep him for this long. Well, not weird that they decided to keep him for this long, but you know, weird that he's lasted this long. He hasn't retired yet. And then obviously we nicked Valencia off them in the first. Yeah, they've sold Evra, and that's about their only big loss, really. Their only really big starting 11 loss. They've obviously had Giggs retire, I hope. I don't really want to see him playing still. Yeah, he's retired. They've got actually only. Oh, he's injured. Anyway, I'm going too much into them. So yeah, that's that. Capital One Cup draw. Yeah, we will know that. So that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy the video, and of course subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.